Shalom, in the kitchen with the crumb snatchers preparing Philly cheesesteak with Funyuns. Sidebar, planning is not a hindrance, it's a help. The recipe calls for Funyuns, as many bags as needed. Onion, bell pepper, cheese of choice, beef shaved steak, cream of chicken soup, jalapeno peppers, milk, and beef tallow. Start with warming up the pan and placing the beef tallow into the pan to heat up. Slice the onion. Do not bother with peeling it first. Just cut it and the peeling will take care of itself, sort of. I know what some of you are thinking. She sure is cutting off a lot of onion. Listen, my motto, my kitchen, my way. I do not care. Besides, in your kitchen, do it your way. Just slice it up, dice it up, any way you can, as quickly as you can, so that you don't cry. I do have another method for cutting up onions, peppers, celery, etc., but I will save that for another day. This is one of the handiest tools in my kitchen. I utilize it to scrape the onions into a separate pan. This is one of those fast food type meals that is prepared at home for your children - crumb snatchers who prefer to eat out. When cooking a fast food at home, we are privy to the ingredients in our foods and we can control what goes into our food as wise consumers. To julienne the bell pepper, it is a lot easier to cut it inside out versus outside in. First, rinse. Now, let me demonstrate. Though not a master chef, I am a master at getting in and getting out of the kitchen, getting my life. Let's face it, cooking and cleaning can take up a lot of time, especially when we have other tasks awaiting us. I'll get this beef shaved steak opened and then cut it up so that later it'll be easier to brown it as well as spread it apart with my spatula. Now you do not have to do this, but at the end when it comes time to put the steak into the bag with the Funyuns, you will have a lot more control over the amount put into each bag. Placing the shaved beef into a pan to take it to the stove. But I'm right back again, making sure that I clean up the area that I just worked on. Cook the vegetables until tender, then push to one side of the pan. By the way, the charred vegetables will add additional yumminess. Now, it is time to add the beef shaved steak and allow it to brown, stirring it occasionally. This is going to go by fast. As you can see, it does not take long to brown this. If you time it just right, you can have this prepped and bagged up in 15 minutes. Add a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. Remember, the Funyuns already have salt, and so does the cheese. Remove half of the cooked vegetables and put aside to be utilized as garnish. Now, stir the remaining ingredients together so that they are blended well, or dare I say, married. Utilizing your spatula, separate into smaller pieces, then lower the temperature. Add in half a can of cream of chicken soup, or if you choose, cream of beef soup will work as well. Then pour in half of the milk. This is a hands-on recipe, so let's stir it up again. Now it's time to sprinkle in a handful of cheese. Though provolone is normally used, I am utilizing an Italian blend. Allow it to simmer until the cheese begins to melt. Then stir it up, baby. And last, pour in the remaining milk. Let's do it again. Stir it up. Oops. Crush the Funyuns up just a little. Now that the workstation is set up, it's time to assemble this tailgating or ball game delight. The first bag is for one who wants lots of beef and cheese. Be sure to wipe off any spills on the bag. On top of the cheese, add the cooked vegetables. Then top with jalapeno peppers. Burning, burning, burning. Serve immediately with disposable cutlery. And when consumed, throw everything into the trash. No need to wash anything except the prep dishes. This fast food is Crumb Snatcher requested and approved. Your time, your space. Thanks for sharing. The UHCEO. Shalom.